So in this video, I wanted to explain to you that my method for painting in oil really is just like a paint by numbers method. And that's actually not the name that I came up with. But when I first published this DVD back in 2007, and my students started putting their work online. And by the way, this DVD is no longer for sale because all my teaching is now available for free on YouTube. So you don't have to purchase anything. It's all for free. But when my students first started posting their work where they used my method to create these paintings, people were discounting it and saying, well, that's just a paint by numbers system. And I always embraced that and said, yeah, it's exactly like a paint by numbers method. Everything about it is a simple process. Even on how to draw your lines, you're using a proportional divider to measure things. There's no guesswork. You're just plotting points. You're connecting lines. You can even check angles with a proportional divider, but anybody can do it. It doesn't require any talent. The other part of it is mixing your colors, and mixing colors is not something that requires talent either. Anybody at an auto body shop can learn to match one color to another using some very basic rules. So I have a video that explains to you how to match your colors from life, and you can do that by using a laminated photo and just putting little spots of paint right on the photo and matching them that way. Using real simple rules on how to adjust your color, or you can use a color checker and measure match your colors from life. So either way, it's just a simple process. When it comes time to painting and putting those colors that you've pre-mixed where they belong on the canvas, again, it's the same process. You're going to hold your color checker out or put your spots on the laminated photograph, and then match those colors and then put those spots where they go on your canvas according to where you've drawn those lines. But none of this requires any talent. This is a painting here by Angelica, who just took my private class here in Austin, and this was her painting that she finished. This is actually, believe it or not, her very first oil painting. Before this, she was doing a lot of abstract stuff in acrylic, but she wanted to learn to paint in oil and to do realism, and this is the painting that she finished after her very first week of class. And it's really hard to believe how well this method works, and that's why maybe some of my critics have been so hard on me, because it's so hard to look at these first paintings and believe it's actually a first painting. I have a link in the description to all three of those videos that have the method laid out. And those videos are linked in the description of this video. Or you can go to drawmixpaint.com, and as you can see, these videos are highlighted differently and they've got arrows pointing to them, and you can find a lot of other content on there as well. But that's the core of the method. Anybody can learn to do this. I've been preaching this for years now, and a lot of people have a hard time believing my students do as well as they do. But if you go to the forum and ask around or just see what people are posting, you can see the quality of the work. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it's helpful to you, and we'll see you in the next one.